Like most women seeking an abortion, Brittany Mostiller already had children when she unexpectedly got pregnant again. "I had 2 young daughters, both under the age of 5, sharing a 2-bedroom apartment with my sister," she says. She'd also just been laid off from her overnight job as a greeter for Greyhound buses. Her unemployment benefits were less than her wages there, and nearly all of them went toward rent and utilities. "I'm not even sure I had a cell phone at that time," she says. "If I did, it was certainly on and off, to save money." Mostiller worried about finding another job while pregnant and then being able to take time off to care for a newborn. But mostly, she knew how expensive it was to have a baby, and she didn't want to sacrifice the well-being of her 2 children by having a third she simply could not afford. As it turned out, she couldn't afford an abortion either. And in Illinois at that time 15 years ago, abortion was not covered by Medicaid. Mostiller went ahead with the pregnancy and had to be hospitalized at 32 weeks and then induced a week later. Not long after giving birth to a 3rd daughter, she started work as a cashier but could get only 20 hours a week. Her financial hardships began to multiply. "I defaulted on student loans that I was navigating," she says. She'd been studying to be a paralegal but had left without a degree. Within about a year, she also defaulted on credit card payments, which eventually led to her meager checks being garnished. At one point, she juggled 3 jobs, one of them full-time, trying to make it all work. It was certainly rough. Since then, Mostiller has managed to improve her situation, ironically through another unplanned pregnancy. The second time, she discovered a local group that helps poor women pay for abortions, and she now works with the National Network of Abortion Funds. But her worries about falling further into poverty are widely shared among women seeking abortions. And a large body of research proves them right. Before the Supreme Court legalized abortion with its Roe v. Wade ruling in 1973, 5 states and the District of Columbia had already allowed abortion for several years. Caitlin Myers, an economist at Middlebury College, says this provided researchers a natural experiment through which to study the demographic and economic outcomes of women in those states compared with others and then to look at what happened after Roe as well. Myers says they found profound impacts and were able to document that they were discrete from all the other changes happening in society at the time. First, legalizing abortion dramatically reduced the number of women and girls who gave birth and got married as teenagers. Access to abortion also offered a major boost to women's economic prospects, allowing them, in turn, to obtain more education, to enter more professional careers, to avoid poverty, Myers says.